Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about fair trade. And have you ever heard the term chocolate prison?
No.
Okay, then before we start, I was just going to explain these pictures and the video. And that was actually the video that I want to show you guys, but it isn't working. So the first picture, and these three pictures are like children even younger than us, is like suffering from labors. So they're like working like 10 to 12 hours every day and have a very low profit. So they is very living very hard. That's because the fair trade isn't working well. Yeah, and my presentation is divided into 4 parts. And first, I will going to explain you guys what is fair trade. And second, the difference between general trade and fair trade. And the third, why we need fair trade. And the last one is the quizzes that I prepare. For the first one, what is fair trade? Fair trade is used to trade works through better prices and decent working conditions, and also a fair deal for workers and farmers in developing countries. And over here, that picture is called the Fair Trade Certification Mark. And that mark is used when the ingredients in a product is that mark is used when the fair trade is needed. So when you guys see this mark, it's related to fair trade. Yeah. And the second part is difference between general trade and fair trade. And I want to contrast this by general trade and fair trade by the intermediate distribution stages. And in here, distribution means intermediate function that connects production, consumers, and other things related to trade. And you guys can see the producer and exporter and middleman, importer and consumer. And the fair trade is only producer union, and fair trade company and consumer. So fair trade is better than general trade because that helps the farmers and workers more guarantee better profits. So if the workers and farmers work in general trade, their profit is like 1.5% and the others is our commercial people's. But if they use fair trade, their profit is the 6 to 7%. So it's much more farther, better than that. And I know that there is a lot of words because my storage place is full, so I just write like this. So I will just try to understand you guys. The first reason is fair trade is having positive impact in producers' income, well-being, and resilience. Yeah. And second one is fair trade supports the development of strong and democratic producer organizations. And the third is fair trade supports environmentally friendly farming practices, and it can protect the environment and nature also. And I think the last one is very important because fair trade positively impacts consumers' awareness and commitment to fair and sustainable trade, including trust and purchase intention. I think that's important because it is related to trust. Okay. Now it's quizzes. The first one, what was the name of the fair trade mark?
The Fair Trade Certification Mark.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And the second quiz is the reason why we need fair trade. Nobody? Okay, then. Alright, I will explain it one more time. Then these were the why we need fair trade. And the most important was fourth. And the third is to protect nature and environment. And 1, 2 is like similar reasons. Yep. So second, the reason why we need fair trade is
To protect animals and the farms. And you also said that trust is important.
yeah. this is the end of my presentation. And I hope you guys like pay more attention and interest to fair trade and use the certification mark in your real life. Thank you for listening.